So I've learned over the years that I have this secret desire. It's kind of like a desire to preserve every single moment in my life as accurately as possible. Some people call it memory hoarding. When I say accurate, I don't actually mean remembering the events and how they happened. I mean more of an accurate memory of how it felt. The first is to keep a journal. And yes, there was a time in my life I totally abused this and wrote nothing but love notes to the popular boys in my school, but now I think I've got it right. Write down every single time you feel alive. But Maya, I'm always alive? Yep, you are, but when do you actually consciously think to yourself, damn, I'm flippin' alive? It's probably not as often as you might think. I have reserved a journal as a sort of coin collection of these moments, and it was the best damn idea I ever had. The first time my lips ever graced those of a boy, I wrote it down. January 19th, 2006. Oh my god, it finally happened. I kissed a boy, but it sucked. Why does everyone like this? He hit his braces on my teeth and it's actually kind of gross. Did I do it wrong? This wasn't a firework-inducing moment in my life, no, but it was a moment. Times when you feel alive aren't always going to be chocolate icing on the cake good. Sometimes they're waving at someone who doesn't wave back kind of awkward. But the fact is that it makes you feel something, and that something is strong enough to remind you that your heart is still beating. I am beyond excited to go back and look through all my journals I've kept throughout my life when I'm 80 and re-experience all the ups and downs in my journey through life. So the second way is far more common. It's taking pictures. I can't remember a time when I went somewhere and I didn't take any pictures, actually. I've gone so far as to taking selfies in the dentist's office right before I got my wisdom teeth out. It was actually a month ago. I might have an addiction to clicking that little black button on the camera. It just feels so... right? They say that if you take a picture of something, you might remember it less, but I choose to ignore that, because how can you remember something less when you have an actual image frozen in time that you can look back at forever? So my final way that I like to hoard my memories is probably my favorite, and that's to film things. And when I say things, I really mean everything. I mean, you never know what's going to make an interesting shot or what's going to trigger some kind of memory somewhere down the road.
I'm videoing.
Being able to relive a moment over and over again, it's something so special to me. It's funny because as I watch all these videos I've taken in my life, I remember them so much better than videos taken of me. What I mean by that is that these videos are like windows looking for my eyes, as cheesy as that sounds. So even though I'm not in most of my film clips, they feel more like me and more real to me, and I prefer it that way.
Now it's out of focus, now it's back.
Oh my god.
It bursts! Doesn't it?
If there's one thing I've learned about this whole memory hoarding process I started, it's this. Don't be selective with your memories. Feel everything that's happened to you, good or bad, and feel it wholeheartedly. Because it's that dumb guy who broke up with you, or that stupid thing your parents said, or even that class you failed freshman year that make you who you are. And along with the good stuff, of course.